invitation. And today we are here as a whole team of instructors, mentors, customer service students to introduce you about our new term training for Salesforce. So thank you so much again. And I have several visitors and guests here today to have this session fruitful and how can I say, colorful for you. I want my team to introduce themselves first, and then we are going to start. I will have several questions for them. I estimate that you have the same questions like me. So all these questions will give you ideas what kind of training you should expect from the Vice Quarter Salesforce training. So welcome again. And I want to start with Ramazan to introduce.
You're mute.
You're mute.
Sorry. Sorry, can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Okay. So my name is Ramazan. I am working as a Salesforce developer in United States for more than a year. So I am also teaching interview prep class in Vice Quarter. I am happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And I want Rasul to introduce himself.
Hi, my name is Resul. Actually, it's really hard to pronounce. I usually prefer Russell. It's easier
Russell,
than
okay.
Resul. Yeah. Currently, I'm working at Vice Quarter as an instructor, especially in the developer part. It's a little bit hard, and I have been teaching more than 2 years, and that's all. That's the thing. And currently, I'm working as a Salesforce developer in a private company.
Thank you so much. And Deepak.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Deepak. Yeah, I'm a Vice Quarter student, so I have been part of Vice Quarter from last more than 5 months, maybe around 6 months, I can say. So I have completed the admin part, and I am at the very end of developer part. So hopefully soon I will be a new developer in the market.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely, and I can guarantee that. As your teacher, as your instructor, I can guarantee that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Deepak. And Fatih is here with us, one of our students. And hello, Fatih, can you introduce yourself? We can't hear. Do you hear?
No, I think we have a connection problem.
Might be. We don't hear you. No, unfortunately. And until Fatih can connect his sound or microphone, I want to also make sure to make you know that our customer service is also here to answer your questions, and you can just like ask your questions, drop your questions down. They're going to bring it to us to be discussed also. So until Fatih can get ready for his microphone, I want to start my questions. I don't want to waste any time. I'm definitely quite excited for this session to ask several questions for my guests. So, let me choose the first lucky person to answer the questions. Now, I'm going to bring it, I think, to Ramazan. I believe this is his part to answer in a great way, which is about Salesforce. Like, can everyone learn Salesforce? And do we have to know a coding background before we start the Salesforce training?
Yes, that's a great question, and I am a good example for this question. If you compare Salesforce with the other IT fields, I think Salesforce would be a good step for the jumping into the software area. So it is a little bit easier than the other IT fields, but it doesn't mean it is easy, but it is easier than others. If I give an example from my story, I didn't have any IT background. I didn't have any fundamental about the software. But I was a math teacher and I didn't even know how to format the computer before jumping to the IT. So I didn't know about anything about the coding. I have successfully completed the 6 months of boot camp and then took a great internship. I got an offer after 3 months, and then I spent about total 3 months of this in the market. So, by the way,
Hello.
yes, we can hear you, Fatih.
We can hear you fast
Okay,
now.
sorry.
By the way, we always like compare the opportunities, right? For example, I have graduated from the education faculty in Turkey, and I have spent 4 years, and I don't know how much effort did I spend. And then after getting the diploma, I have prepared myself for KPSS exam, which was very difficult. And then it took 1 year to start teaching in a public school in Turkey, in a small town, a small city like Batman, no, not Istanbul or Ankara. I didn't mention Izmir, by the way. Izmir is the beautiful city. So, but totally, I have spent 5 years to be a teacher in a public school. But if you compare it with this step, so in this opportunity, you will spend about 6-7 months for the course. And then let's say you will spend 3 to 5 months for the market to get your job, and just make it 1 year. After a year, that is not too far to start working as a Salesforce developer or admin, and then just compare this, what you spend and what you get. So compare with this. As a result, no need to have an IT background. But if you have a background, of course, it would be better and easier to get success. But if you have no coding background, there is no problem. And there are many like stories like mine. As a result, yes, no need to have IT background.
Great. I definitely understood what you mean, and I think it is so meaningful to everyone. And I think also one of the Salesforce very important motto is like less coding, like low coding or no code kind of mottos it has. But still, I know as a developer, we have things to code, of course. And I want to ask Russell if he can explain us. We are talking there's less coding, but how much we have to learn coding and what kind of coding languages we have to, programming languages we have to know, and which are the ones we are using for Salesforce environment.
Okay. Yeah, can I share my screen because it's going to be easy to explain everything if possible.
Yes.
I think I'm sharing my screen, yes. Now, when we talk about Salesforce, this is Salesforce. This is the user interface which, users, daily users, they see. We name as, user interface anyway. Now, if someone wants to learn Salesforce, the first step, they should go here and click setup page, and then they will learn admin part, which means, they will click here, they will do, click here, and then create something like that. This is the first part. It takes approximately 2 months to learn all this stuff. After that, if they want to continue, they have to learn languages. And after learning the languages, now they will go the next step, which is this part. They should click developer console, and then they are going to launch here and then create coding. When we say developer, actually this part, you have to write some code. This is called developer part. Now, to become a developer, let me repeat one more time. If they want to become an admin, just they should click here, click there, and create something. But if they want to become a developer, which is this part, they have to know 2 main languages. One of them is called Apex, which is a sibling of Java. The second one is JavaScript, because we are going to interact with our users. They will click here. Because of this, they need to learn JavaScript and a little maybe HTML and CSS. Actually, Deepak, currently, he is learning all this stuff. Maybe he can explain a little bit more. Which languages did you learn, Deepak? or was it tough to learn or proceed?
Yeah, that's the good call out. Actually, I too don't have any IT background previously, no coding background and nothing. So first time I came to Wirescatter, I started learning everything from here, right from the scratch. I mean, from the variable to data type, everything I learned from here only. So right now you mentioned, like since you are in learning developer part, so like I don't think you have to be so proficient, to like, I mean, I should have some Java knowledge or I should have some Python knowledge to start a developer part or something like that. So I can say that, everybody can learn Salesforce. And I think Ramajan Hujam also said, based on his story. So I don't think there need to be any specific, you have to know some IT things or something like that. So I'm also like from a financial background.
Yeah. What do you think? Is it hard to learn language, Apex and JavaScript?
I don't think so, but you have to struggle a hard little bit after the class.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like 3 hours not gonna be sufficient. That I can say if you have no coding background. I mean, you have to dig a little after class also. The thing you have to do, but I don't think it's tough to learn. You
Mhm.
can make it.
I think too, but this is the answer, just they need to learn Apex and JavaScript and also HTML and CSS for, I don't know, maybe, and all this process, learning language will take approximately 2 months. After that, we'll start, learning the developer part.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Deepak and Russell. And I want Fatih to introduce himself as well. He got his mic. It's gone. It's gone again.
Okay.
Sorry. It's okay.
Still, we cannot hear Fatih.
We can't hear him. Sorry for that. It's okay. So until if we can still fix it, we can have a great question for, I think Ramazan might be a good source for that. And what kind of Salesforce certifications do we have? And what kind of job titles we have in the job markets nowadays?
Yes, of course, there are many certificates that people can get in this area, but two of them are most important. First one is Salesforce Admin. The second one is Salesforce Platform Developer 1. We expect all our students to get those two certificates. According to our data, 95% of our students get these certificates after they complete their course, and then they jump into the market. And the second part of your question, the position that our students or alumni can apply are Salesforce admin, Salesforce developer, Salesforce engineer, and then Salesforce specialist, Salesforce QA. QA is a different title, but they can be Salesforce QA. I worked about 3 months as a QA in my current company. And Salesforce business analyst, Salesforce CPQ developer, Salesforce Encino developer, Velocity developer, Marketing Cloud developer, Salesforce consultant, CRM specialist. So those are just positions that I remember right now. But there will be more positions. So there are many opportunities in the Salesforce area in the market.
That's great. So I think I can come back to Deepak about like what kind of how was your procedure of your training? How was the process and how was the training? Are you are you getting ready for the markets? How is your preparations going?
Yeah, so far I have to say everything, going awesome actually. So it's been already, as I mentioned earlier, 6 months I have been part of White Quarter as a student. So like everything is here, like so we learn at the admin part. So I learned admin part approximately for a 2.5 month. So after that, a good thing happened is like I got a chance for internship. So whatever I learned in the admin, I got a chance to apply in a real world. So like that was the very good thing. Then after that we started a developer part. So developer part also we didn't start immediately. We had some HTML, JavaScript, some fundamentals. Then only we started the developer part. So it was like a preparation to become a developer. So that was another good thing happened to me. And what I learned during this 6 month is like Salesforce is very extensive. That I can say. It's like, like ocean, I can say. And I remember what my admin teacher said, Mr. Birol. He was my admin teacher. He told me like Salesforce is like a elephant, a big elephant. Then how you gonna eat that elephant? You have to eat bite by bite, one bite a day. That's how you're gonna learn. So, and as I told you earlier, like since I also don't have any technical background, so after joining Wise Quarter only, then I started learning the technical stuff. So I was a little scared, while joining here, because tomorrow, like after my graduation, I have to go to the market and compete with the people, who have a very strong, computer science degree, or who have a strong technical background. So I was little nervous that time, but day by day learning everything, I started getting confidence. Okay, I think I can also make it. I can also go to the market and get a job. So that's how I'm feeling right now. So yeah, I can say is like till now. So I'm at the very end of the course. So after, like we are on LWC part. So after this, we're gonna have another internship. So I think that's gonna boost my confidence more. So I am hoping myself, to get ready for the market by that time. So at least by next year. So we just have 2 months left. So at least by next, January or February. So I'm planning to be in the market, and demonstrate all the knowledge and ability that I learned from the Wise Quarter, and get be a good Salesforce developer actually. Finger cross.
I think you
I
don't need to
believe you
feel
will be.
close. Yeah,
Yes,
because
sir.
currently I'm the instructor of Deepak. I am trying to teach developer part, and he's asking really nice questions. He's trying to learn the roots, he's trying to learn the fundamentals, and also he tries to connect the dots. I will say, when I explain the topic A, he can easily ask another question, related question with topic B, which means he has a really nice mind of for IT, which means it's going to be really easy for you to find a job. This is what I believe.
Yeah, I really like doing research and debugging stuff. Whatever you teach, if I get, some, I mean, if you mention something, a new word, then you will explain. So if that word is new for me, if that concept is new for me, for sure, like after the class, I'm gonna debug and do some research on that topic. Actually, that's my habit.
That's the thing we are looking for. First of all, just not you should say, yeah. When I participate the class and get the lessons, it will not be enough. You have to make your own research and you have to practice. Okay, it's enough for no, we are not teaching now, but we are. When it's related to me, I cannot stop. I cannot help myself. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Of course,
Just
no
in case, I
problem.
think I fixed my problem with the microphone. I am so sorry from all of you.
No worries. Welcome,
No problem.
Fatih. You want to introduce yourself to us?
Yes, if you don't mind, my name is Fatih Özaydın. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm a student of the Mr. Ramazan and the Mr. Rasul. So I am just finishing my admin part. Currently, we are in the internship program. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you for accepting me as a student too.
Of course. We appreciate your being here. Thank you so much. And once you just like mentioned internship, I'll be catching that word, and I think I'll be just sending this question to Ramazan. How are the internship programs of Wise Quarter? Can you a little bit talk about it, and let's know more about it, please?
Of course. Internship is the most important part of our course, because you cannot get this service individually outside of the course. You will have a chance to practice in our real project what you learned before in the Wise Quarter. So we try to demonstrate everything like a real life to make sure you are going to be ready to work in the real world. You are going to be familiar with the real environment. We will provide 2 different internship programs during the course. And first one is after completing the admin part, like Fatih mentioned. Second one is at the end. After having these 2 internships, you will have enough experience and confidence. Because in the market, one of the most important interview question is, tell me about your project. What did you do? So you will be able to explain this great experience to be, qualified as a Salesforce developer or admin. They always looking for a even junior developer to have some experience, to some Salesforce background, Salesforce project that they do. So this is what they are expecting, and we provide this great opportunity in our bootcamp.
Great. I really agree to this part. This is a really great thing to have in the pocket. And if we can just like use this opportunity, we can hopefully get great jobs from the markets. And what I want to ask about is LMS system that Wise Quarter is providing for their students. Is like what kind of resources are included in LMS program, and should our students be prepared before the training from any resource? Maybe Russell can answer this question.
First of all, as usual, I'm going to share my screen because I want to demonstrate it. This is another question. Let me take it. Okay. Now, this is LMS which our student will have. In this LMS, we have the topics. And when they first enroll, they will have credentials to log in here. And then by the time they will have all the videos and all the documents here. Day by day, they will see. Now, they have some handbooks. If they want, they can just download, as I'm doing now, and it will be a really huge resource for them. This is the first thing. And second, they can easily download and have these resources. And as you see, it's partially, we have data model, security model, etc. And secondly, they will have their videos here right away. They will say, okay, now if somehow they miss their session, they can come and watch it several times. And this LMS will be open for, I don't think, for almost 1 year. These are the first thing. Secondly, their projects. They are going to create a project which we name as internship. They will have their project here, and also all the sessions. And currently, we are giving the CPQ, trail mix, and also they, sometimes all this stuff will be here, and they will be able to reach whenever they want, which is really nice. And everything is here. If they need something, they can log in, download, and then watch several times, which is really a really nice resource. But before starting our course, they don't need anything. They don't need anything. Just if they want, it's all up to them. They can make some research about Salesforce, what is it, and why we need to learn Salesforce, or why companies trying to use this one. And then I think they will convince themselves that Salesforce is a really good area to start with. And then they will have all the resources. This is called LMS, and they will have credentials to log in and get whatever they want from here.
Thank you so much for the great explanation for the resources. And
May I say a word over there?
Yes, Fatih, please.
So, I'm an engineer. I got my bachelor, but when I was in college, sometimes you miss what the teachers say and stuff. Then you are trying to collect some notes and stuff. We really appreciate the Wise Quarter for a student, like the maybe teacher say something yesterday, then I didn't understand very well. Then because you guys upload it immediately, then I can just go back and check it. You can just make sure it's not for nothing. It's helped us tremendously.
Thank you. I agree that too. That's a great way to go back. And actually, I have some questions before I pass, but let me answer the question. I think we answer the questions later on. Here, there is a part that I can talk about is like what there's also mentorship procedures. I mean, implementation in Vice Corridor, which is a great way to keep in touch with our students. And I am one of the mentors, so that I can confidently say that this is a really working system, as all the mentors are real Salesforce developers from the environment. So whenever our students, they need to ask questions if they want to really know how is in the real environment, how are the things are running in the real environment, how we receive our work, how we deliver our work, and what kind of work environments we have, and what kind of expectations we can have in the job environment. We all talk these things like to with our students, and also we really support them with their resume processes, LinkedIn processes, what kind of like any type of career building support is given by the mentors. And of course, this 6 months is a 6 to 8 month actually is a long process, so we have to keep motivated throughout this procedure, throughout this training. So really, our mentors here are the great resources to take care of the motivation and to just like talk and from the market. Really, it's a good part of Vice Quarter systematic here. Yeah, let me just like pass through this to maybe Fatih. Once you have been talking, I would love to give you a question about like it has been 3 months you have been in this training, and I am Fatih and Deepak's mentor by the way. So it is a great feeling seeing them really feeling great about this training. And I want to ask you, what kind of fears or maybe questions in your mind you had before you start this training? And do you have any like how can I say, any explanations or anything that you want to say to our students who are thinking to start this training? What kind of ideas you can give?
Yeah, absolutely. So whenever I start this, I'm a nutrition engineer. I don't have so much experience with the computer. Then I'm in the retail. I use CRM for a long time, but I was nervous and scared. Okay, I'm gonna start. It's gonna be another thing. I will go maybe month or two, then I will just give up, or I will feel it's not for me. But I appreciate it. My admin teacher was Mr. Rasul. He hold on our hands. Then I am so lucky and fortunate to live in the same city with the Mr. Ramazan. Even he helped me when I purchased my computer. What kind of computer kind of helped me in future. So when I came again, I felt like I don't know anything. Am I gonna be successful, or am I gonna be able to do it? But then I did quite a bit of researches, the too many other schools and stuff. Then I checked which school kind of fits better for me. Then I'm glad I did the deeply research. Then I'm so grateful with all the mentors, all the teachers, because if we have any questions, our classes is 3 hours. I used to teach when your lecturing is over, you want to go. Mr. Rasul, for example, he stayed with us maybe another 1 hour, 1.5 hour. So he doesn't need to do that. And I appreciated that. And it's kind of helped me tremendously. I think all of or the most of my friends think the same way.
Yeah, it's great to hear. You have been just like having great experiences in Vice Quarter family. Let me just like mention this part too. And I think like we can round up our session with a great, very important part, which is about our alumni. Whenever our students or trainees complete their trainings, what kind of a process we have in this Vice Quarters, like under this Vice Quarter umbrella for the alumni. And I think Ramazan will be a great source for this.
Of course, this is also a good question because, you know, they feel like after 6 or 7 months of the course, what's gonna happen? They feel like they are going to be alone, or absolutely not. You know, we are with them until they receive their offer. Actually, we provide interview prep class during the boot camp. Most probably, I teach that class. And according to data, 85% of the career success comes from soft skill, and then technical skill and knowledge only make up 15%. That's why the interview prep class and mentoring is so important. We prepare our students for the market based on those statistics, based on, you know, which one is more important. Every week they will have 2 hours interview prep class, and we will improve their soft skills with this way. And they will have also mock interviews also before they jump into the market. After all our courses are finished, we never stop supporting them. We never leave them alone. We help them to get their offer as soon as possible. Sometimes one by one, sometimes short group of support will be continued. Our goal is, you know, get an offer sooner or later. So, by the way, I need to mention our specialists, and we have some people who are quite familiar with the, you know, country of the market. For example, I live in United States. I am working as a Salesforce developer in here. I help them for the US market who are attending our course from United States. And then one of our specialists is from Turkey, or Turkey, who is quite familiar with the Salesforce Turkey market. Another person is in United Kingdom. Another one is the rest of the Europe area. So the market varies from country to country, and we try to provide the best service to our students based on their location, based on their country. So because of this great service, we received 62 offers in only the last 3 months. That's a great number of the, you know, offer. So this is actually your turn, guys. Let's try your best to learn Salesforce. We promise we will do our best.
Thank you so much. I think that has been throughout like my questions. They're all answered. I feel totally like getting what's going on in the Vice Quarter, and I believe our guests are like people who are listening to us. They have already got their answers. If you have more questions, you can still ask from the Q&A part, and we will receive your questions. If not, and if there's anything else you want to add, Russell, Ramazan, Fatih, if there's anything else, please just welcome to add.
Okay, I want to add one more thing. You know, first thing, if our guests, they want to become a Salesforce developer, but they are not sure about themselves, they can try for a month free. They don't need to pay. Just they can join our sessions. They can check themselves if they are capable of doing Salesforce or not. It's all up to them, and it's free. You know, it's not going to harm. And the second thing, our next course is about it's going to start on December 11th, right? As far as I remember, which means it's they have almost a month. They can make all the researches and try to understand the logic of Salesforce, and they are more than welcome to our sessions and, you know, learn about Salesforce especially the first part, admin part, which is way more easier than developer part.
Thank you so much. And
And
Fatih, do you
also,
have anything to add?
Miss Tuba,
Oh, yeah.
maybe
Yes,
I
Ramazan.
mentioned the special offers for this period. You know, we have free course for 3 people. The first 3 people selected through interview will not pay the course fee, right? If I please correct me if I am wrong, and don't miss this unique opportunity to open a new page in your career. So we invite you to this special Salesforce developer course from Vice Quarter to raise the leaders of tomorrow, and also 50% discount for the next 7 people based on their interviews. We will have interview with the people, and this is a great opportunity. Actually, they have to take a look this offer first.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing to highlight. Thanks for highlighting that part. I think we shouldn't be passing that part. That's a great opportunity. We will be getting we will have the free course opportunity if you pass an interview, and you can be one of those 3 people and enjoy the free training and get your great Salesforce admin or developer positions in the markets.
And by the way, as Mr. Russell mentioned, the first month of free, I was also a good example for this, because I didn't have any background and I felt like I can do this or not. I didn't know, but this is a great time to, practice it. And if you can do it, you can continue. Otherwise, you can leave it. No problem. There is no cost or nothing. But 1 month is enough time to see yourself in this area. So I am good in this area or not. You can see that, you can try your best, and you can continue or not, whatever you want.
Yeah. Great. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for our dear guests to come and share this session with us. Hope to meet in our other IT talks, our other intros or kick-off sessions. You are all welcome to Vice Quarter Customer Service, and you can anytime learn anything that you want to know about Vice Quarter training. So have a great day.
Thank you.